around and I covered up all my booklets, which I add as promised way at the beginning. I covered these little tabs: winter, December, January and February, and I glued these on a bit like that, so it's step way. Alright, so I think they are done. Let me show you real quick the last page that we just did. So this is the pocket, and pocket, all the tags out. Okay, so this is the big tag that I made with a nice tag and some words, and the back I kept it brown, and then I made a large one, nice photo mat, where I used this one and I covered up on the back some black. Hello, it's only the word saying. Then I cut out this piece, added a green ribbon on the top, same tag as here, and this one goes down here, wiggle wiggle. Then this one is going in here too, and then this piece is December, February. Oh, that is not, oh my gosh. Okay, this was not planned, but thought I had it correctly. That's December, January, February, of course. Diane. Okay, so I put a bread in here, so I still use those months. That is just what I was trying to say. I like this. So yeah, you still use those months, and it's a nice extra touch. Okay, then we go to the insert, the booklet. Yeah, I covered up some of these cutouts. I cut out this cup of whiskey. And yeah, this is the insert. And then the inside, this is going to be the book, the journaling page that's going in. And then for the back, again, a tag, and a tag, and a tag. And then on the back, as promised, another tag. Okay, these are all going back in. And then we have this big tag on the back. And then this flips to the left. Oh, perhaps this I need to pull out too. And this goes to the right. And then another big tag right here. Okay. Perhaps I need to put something down, because this is a little flimsy, because I used two. But yeah, I think that's possible. Anyway, what do you think about this page? Nice. I like it. Cool. Okay, so 4 pages are done, and we still have a lot. I do think that something is needed right here below, but I'm not sure just yet. So yeah, guys, we have made 4 pages. And so I'm excited to put these in here in the album, but first we are going to add something inside here for all the papers that we have left. And what do we have left? Well, I have left 1 full sheet and a bit of that. Let's see, I have this piece left. 1, 2 pieces 6 by 6. Well, yeah, and a few bits, but that are really small pieces. Then I have for the strips, I have this left. What else? Well, no, there's nothing more. These 2 little ones, but yeah. So we have to be very careful what we do with all these. So yeah, 1 big one is good, and yeah, 2 6 by 6 and a few bits of pieces. Okay, so that is what we have left. So we are going to do the inside cover. Not too much, I see, but we still have plenty. Okay, so stay tuned and let's go to the inside cover. Okay, dokie, 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 dokie. And I was just a little thinking in my head, just a little, and yeah, what can we make on the inside? Yeah, you know I like pockets, and I think the best way is again making just a simple pocket, because we do love store our pictures, letters, whatever we're going to store. I just love storage places. I do want to know that I'm still having this clock, and I'm gonna use this on the front. So when I'm gonna start making a pocket, I definitely want to make this as high as it's possible to put that clock on. So I'm definitely gonna make a 5-inch pocket. So I'm gonna start with that, and then yeah, let's see. Let's grab another piece of paper, and I think, yep, this will fit. And I'm gonna cut this at 5 inches, and I'm gonna cut another 5 inches for the back. I'm gonna make 2 same pockets. Let's make it simple, because yeah, I think we have already pretty much a nice activity, since it's a, yeah, it's a mix. It's a mix of yeah, journaling, scrapbook, photo album. It's a nice match, this album. There's lots and lots of different things in here, which I love doing that. And yeah, so let's see. Okay, so I'm first going to get the back, and just stay enough, because if you put this up like this, I hope you can see that. If you put this up, stay away from this edge. So lift your spine up and then see where it goes. Make a mark. Make a mark. You don't see what I'm doing, but make that mark. See what I'm doing? See that mark? Don't go over there. Otherwise it gets bumpy. So I'm gonna stay on this side from that white line. I'm gonna erase that in just a second, of course, and then I can go all the way here. Okay, let me erase this. Yep, it's gone. Alright, so I'm gonna do that exactly the same thing, of course, on the other side, but let me first make this hinge, cut this down. Here we go. So, yep, first pocket is ready. Ready. I'm gonna glue this down, and you can make this pocket a little deeper if you like, or making an accordion style. But yeah, I think a simple flat pocket is enough. I don't know, but I think it's enough. There is enough storage in this album. And an album is to be having fun and not always store 100 or more photos. I don't think that is the reason making an album. I just love making an album, but it has to be nice and practical too, but not that practical to add hundreds of pictures. That for me is not, well, it's not the goal for making an album. Okay, so I'm gonna do exactly the same on this side. So I'm gonna turn this, I'm gonna flip this up so you can't see what I'm doing and make a mark. Alright, so I'm grabbing my pocket, holding it down, and make another mark. Let's erase this piece. And then make another fold line on that spot. I noticed that I can make a very nice score line with this one. I noticed that I do love this piece, but it's getting a little thick, and this one is a bit thinner, and it makes a very nice straight line. So yeah, the more I use it, the more I love it. So, but still have no idea how it's called, but I bet you are going to help me out with that name. Okay, so glue this on. There we go. Nicely at the bottom. Okay. That is that actually. So that was real quick. Cool. Okay, so yeah, now it's not bumping everywhere. No, it's nicely wide enough for this extra chipboard piece. Okay, so yeah, like I told you, I do like to use this clock right here on the front pocket. So I am gonna see what design paper is going to be needed. We do not have that much left, so let's see what we, especially for see, because this is not wide enough, so perhaps this for the back, but I do love using pieces that we have left. I'm gonna add first this to the background, just because it can, and I do love that for the background. So yeah, I'm gonna use it for the background. That is just because it can, and that's good. So that's the size of the pocket, of course, otherwise it won't fit in that pocket. Let's grab a glue that's a bit longer. Oh yeah, that we can wiggle. Okay, let's push this in the pocket and place that on the place we want it. Cool. So it's better to see to do the pockets. Let's grab a sip of a nice cup of tea. Then yeah, I think we are going to need, I can use this one. Let me first use this one. I'm sorry guys, but you need to go. I am very sorry, but that is why I kept a few pages left. If I needed one, that I had one. Okay, let's cut this short too. Here we go. And of course this is not high enough, but you know me. Let's make a nice border. Let's see which one can we use. What fits with this? Shall we go for the blue? What's the front page? I always want to check. This is the front page. Okay, I think for the blue one, let's cut a blue strip. Let's cut this at the right angle. Ta-da-da. And let's place this nicely on top here. Okay. Now this fits, of course. But is that enough? Is that what I like? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Not going to make too much on this page because of the clock. Okay, let's smooch a bit. Now you still can do something extra with that clock. If you are not gluing down completely, then you still can use it as a tuck spot for some of the things, some of the small tags that we have left. Okay, I'm so used to rabbit Velcro. I definitely hope that this interaction is not ruining my clock. Oh my gosh, I hope it's not. Fingers crossed for that. So what I'm gonna do, what shall we do? Well, I think I'm gonna glue down the bottom and then till the middle, and then perhaps so we have still can make a little in here. So let's start at the bottom, halfway. Yeah, I think we'll do that, or just a little. Yeah. Okay, let's glue this down. Nice and straight. Is this straight? Oh, pretty much. Okay. Yes, that is cool. And now, like I told you, we still have a few spots here and there that we can add something in the back. Okay, that is what I like. A few tuck spots. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty simple. Yeah, I know. It was. Perhaps a little something on the top here, perhaps. Well, let's wait and see. But for now, I am done with the pocket, and I'm going to the back. And then I like to see what I have for the back. That's this page. So what do you think? Shall I make then a dark green background? Possible. Possible. Why not? Why not? Why not? Talking strange, Diane. Stop it. I know, I know, I know. This does not need to go all the way down. Saving paper. Okay, so this, but I'm not going to tuck that in just yet. I'm just leaving it like that. Okay, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry guys, otherwise my tea is getting cold and I don't like cold tea. Well, actually I do, but not that much. Oh, we still have this piece lace. Oh, that fits perfectly. That's a good idea to use that. Oh, don't keep it like that. Okay, I have to check. What do we have? What do we have? I do have this piece. These will not fit. Nope. So that's perhaps a good way for a nice tag in here. And I do have this left. Okay. What can we do? Who needs to go? I can use another piece. I don't know exactly how wide. So one of these or one of these have to go. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to choose. I like those tags. And we do have pretty much words. Perhaps, yeah, I'm gonna cut out these because I don't want to cover those up. Then I am gonna, forgive me, please forgive me. I'm gonna use this piece, I think, or this piece. No, this is too small. If I am going to go to this way, then I still can save those blue words. I do like that. Yes, okay. Yep, that is a nice thing to do. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. I'm gonna first cut the bottom piece off because I do like those little tags. I do like those. And then I am gonna cut with my scissor this off. So this I can use for my pockets. Cool. So yeah, I still can use you. Yeah. Don't worry. Alright, so let's see. I do like to use that lace. So I think this piece is coming up here, or what do you think? Or at the bottom? Oh, we still have lots of options. First, I am gonna use, do I have some left? No, I do not have some left, so I'm gonna cut another strip. I'm gonna use that brown white. That is the first thing that I use. Yep. Okay, and I think I like this one. Well, perhaps I do not need that much because it's still a little for the background. I'm gonna cut this down to 1 inch. I think that's high enough. I do like this little piece. Cut it off. And then I'm gonna cut this the same angle. Ooh. See, that is why I do not film every single moment. Yeah, because I'm not having always something to tell. Well, I can talk about the grass on the floor or something like that. I don't know. What do you like to talk to me about? What shall I talk about? Well, at least next weekend I have something planned, that I'm going to Germany. Yay! My son is having his competition, his sports, his first professional competition, and yeah, I'm very excited. And what kind of sport he does? I hear you thinking, what does he do? Well, some of you I think will not like that, but it's just how it is. I'm just going to tell you about that. My son is a professional kickboxer, and so yeah, so he fights in the ring, not outside the ring. In the ring, and that's the reason why we put him on. He is doing that at 7. He was 7 years old. That little guy had so much energy, and I can tell you that if I did a checkup, if I did a test, then I think they would say to me, girl, your son having ADHD, of yeah, how you call that? That's way much energy in his body. And but we never tested that because I could handle him, and it was not easy. That it was definitely not. But yeah, it was a kid with some rules. Some yeah, with a pocket on his back, or so. Yeah, how you call that? It's with the handling. Anyway, but we managed it, and it was a fun kid, and not was, it still is. And oh my gosh, I hope he not listen to this, because I think he's going to hate that I am gonna have this conversation with you guys, but I'm so proud of him. And so yeah, so when he was 7, we thought that a good sport will do him good. He needed his energy to get lost. And so yeah, we thought it's not a game player, so it's not a kit for a like football or something like that, for having sport colleagues, or how you call that. Anyway, so we thought he needs to get off his energy and his not aggression, because it's totally a kid with non-aggression at all, but his energy was pretty high. Not that he is bouncing all the way. No. No, that is not the issue, but he just has a lot of energy. So we put him on that sport, and since day 1, he was very, very happy with that. And he liked it, and yeah, he gets, well, he always gets good points at school, but yeah, since he is doing that, he gets more, how you call that, more not distracted, something like that, if you know what I mean, because he gets his energy at night gone with that sport. And okay, I do not like fights, but this was totally child friendly, and he had a very good teacher, and so that went on and on and on, and I was completely happy with that, till he said on an 10 or 11 years old, Mom, I want to do fights. I want to do competition. Oh no, I don't want to see you fight in a wing. But yeah, he was pretty good at it at that time. So yeah, and that was his passion. And he said, I want to have a goal and not only training. And I can't blame him for that. So yeah, okay, we started having competitions. And he was pretty good at it. And even being a 10 or 11 years old. So yeah, I was very proud of him. This went cool. I like that. Anyway, so in the meantime, he grows and grows and grows. And now he is 20 years old and he walked the completely normal path, I don't know what I call it. And now he's a professional. Yay! So the higher as he is now, there is no other high place than it's now. He's A class, how you call that? Well, I call it A class. That is how it's called here in our country. And yeah, it's not higher. And of course you can win world champions things or something like that. And I bet he's never going to be that good as Mayweather. But yeah, that is the same thing that he does. Okay, so that is the little story of my son. I'm glad he's not home, otherwise I think he would storm upstairs. Mom, you don't tell me about it. Well, anyway, I just did. I never told you that, but yeah, that is my son. So next week, his first big competition is going on, and that's in Germany. So yeah, I heard already that in January he's invited to Turkey, and in next March he is invited to Paris. So oh my gosh, I wish I had enough money to join him all the times, but yeah, that is not possible. I am not that rich to join him all the way. But Germany, it's not that far away, of course, from my country. I'm living in Holland. So yeah, that is still possible. So yeah, I'm super excited. Okay, in the meantime, my pocket is done. Totally crazy, I know. Yeah, I like it. Like it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to stop talking. Let's get a sip of my tea. A nice biscuit, a bit of it wasn't good. But, yes, I think I'm gonna glue this down. Yeah, I'm gonna glue this down. Yeah, the reason why I did not do that already was perhaps I want to make an extra flap, but girl, just leave it as it is because it's already nice and nice enough with activity already. So please stop. Okay, now you know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna stretch my little pocket, and be careful with that. Be careful, not pushing too hard, otherwise you'll ruin your pocket. But it can be stretched out just a bit. Okay, I'm gonna do this. How can I do this? On this side, I'm right-handed. Okay, keep your finger here and squeeze a bit. Be gentle. Okay, going to the other side. Be gentle. I myself did this one time, not correctly, but if you keep your fingers here, then you can stretch your papers a bit. And it's easier to put something in and out. Okay. Let's see, what else can we do? Yeah, I think not that much. I think I'm gonna add the pages in, and then I'm gonna see what I can make with all the leftovers. Not much, but I do have some. And make some nice tags. Cool. Let's do that together. Let me see. Let me show you how I struggle with
paper.
Okay, let's grab those babies and put them in. Okay, first one. Oh, super excited. Oh, okay. Of course, this is wobbling right now. Well, perhaps it's better to pull them out, all what is wobbling. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's start with the first one. Now be careful that you are not going to ruin your clock. We do not want that. So lift this a little up. Grab everything or what's in there and move it. Oh, that went smooth. Cool. That went very, very smooth. Let's put this back in here. Yes, cool. Let's go to the next piece. See if that is as smooth. I don't think so, but okay. Now, let's see. I'm gonna hold everything what is wobbly and just slide this in here. Ooh, that one's smooth too. That is cool. Okay, the next one. I'm always whispering when I'm excited. Did you notice that? Well, perhaps some of you do. Who knows me a bit better than myself. Okay, grab that elastic gentle and let's give this a lift. Be gentle, nothing in the way. Oopsie daisy. Let's, oh, here's a little bumpy. Okay, yep, here we are. Oh, there was just a little piece, yep, yay! And I can tell you that this elastic is not going to be out of that groove. That's so cool. Okay, now we still have one last thing to do, and this is of course very bumpy. So let's see if we can do this. Yay! Okay, not cheering too early. Okay, grab your elastic and then pull this up as good as you can, and then oh yeah, oh yep, that was just a waterfall. Oh my goodness, this works perfectly. Yay, I like it. I like it very, very much because yeah, it's movable, guys. So it lays pretty flat as it is. Oh my, I love it. I love it. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is not wonky at all. That works perfectly. Oh, I love it. Okay, do you feel my excitement? I think you do. Oh my, I do, I love it. Yeah, this was also just a test for me. I did not do a tryout, so yeah, but I like it. I do like this method with that elastic. Yeah, and of course, the pages are not that particularly heavy, and it's not a big size. I think a big size is not doable for this this technique, but for this size, it works. Yay! Cool. I love it. I was just worrying about that because yeah, I do make a pretty long video, and if it's not working, then then I need to think of something else. Okay, but I love it. Oh, look at this layout. I love it. Did I tell you that I love it? Yes, I love it. And it's nice flat. Well, we have that wonky, that bulky flower, but otherwise, cool. It worked perfectly. Yes, 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 yes. Woohoo! I like it. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Yes, I like everything. I'm so glad that I used black cardstock, and I am very happy that I used that green and brown. It's, yeah, I love it very much. Do I need to see more? No, I think I am not. So I am gonna see. Oh, look at this. It's so cool. So what we have left is update. 1, 2 full 6x6, a little piece. I do have this left, and I have those 2 tags left, so I can do something with it. I do have a few of these squares left. This is not a square, that's keeping with that. I have those words left, and I have a few, not very much, a few of these, yeah, leftover pieces. I think I'm not going to do that much with it. I don't know exactly, but at least I am going to see where I can use some more embellishments or some more of these words or these little tabs. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do for the very last thing to do. Cool. Yeah, and then we used every single inch of an A4 and a 6x6. Yeah, of course, plus but with some cardstock, brown, white, black and green, but that's not cheating. Nope, that's just stretching out your design papers, and I love that. So it's easiest down, it's cooling down, it's chilling down. I just love that. And oh yeah, and I do printed out these stripes that I made myself. So okay, so cool. So be creative and see what you like. Diane, please stop, take a sip of your tea, and make the last pages or the last tags, tabs, inserts, anything what you're going to do with that. Make that beautiful. Bye bye. Let us first go to the outside. The outside, so this is the front, and I used, of course, the papers. I searched some nice flowers, colors also that fit the papers. I love this image. This is one of my favorite images from this paper pack. I used some silver stars, and I used some silver embellishments. I cut out this word. I used some burlap twine, some seam binding, which I colored myself. I love this. So the front cover is, yeah, in my opinion, cool. Okay, so I used some burlap fabric. Is burlap a fabric? I don't think so. Anyway, I use burlap for the spine, and some white lace and some beige lace, and again that DIY colored seam binding. And then on the side I cut out these 2 images. I glued on some cardstock, again 3 little stars, and for the rest I leave it plain. You can add some more out of it. And on the back I again used the same papers, and that lace and ribbon comes back on the back. Alright, so let's dig in, and I hope this is everything gets set. It's just a tryout. I saw this in the store and I thought, oh, that's a nice background. So okay, let's see. Let's go to the inside. Okay, first of all, I like to show you that I used a different binding system, and normally I would use that system for journals. So you take out the pages. Well, I use that again on this particular album. So I used another piece of chipboard, and then I managed some inserts. It's not inserts, some little, how you call that, the little grooves. and then some elastic, and then every page will hold on this page. So, but you will see that in the tutorial how I did that. Now the first page is just a simple pocket. I glued on that clock, which you can provide any time you want, but I don't glue that all the way down. So I do have some pieces left that you can put in here on the back. So you still can add a few little things on the back. Okay, so then we have a big pocket on the back. Just some leftover piece and a nice big tag. Look at these images. And the papers love, love, love. The world changes when it's snow. Oh, and I do have to mention that I do made some of the stripes designs. I made those myself. I printed those out. So same as this little piece right here. You will see 3 different ones which I designed myself. It's not hard to do. Everybody can do that. And so yeah, I think that's always a nice thing to have. I love that. And when a design paper does not have any particular thing, then I just printed it out myself. Okay, let's go to the next page. Next page have again that magnet loss. It's not a magnet. How you call that? Yeah, duh. It's a closure without using a magnet, let's say that. It flips to here, and then in here I just made a little tuck spot. Then this flips up, and yeah, we have just a little photo mat down there, same as here. You can't see that, but there is. And then on the back I created just a little extra tuck spot right here, and I just love these papers, absolutely stunning. So you still can add something in here on here too, but yeah, afterwards I was getting loose with all the words and I glued them on right here. Should have not done that, but yeah, you know me. I do like use it all, but I do like decorate some papers. And then on here we have a nice big pocket where we have made a nice big tag. Oh, that's having the same word, winter, winter. Oh, okay. Some tags are having a nice background. So what I did was I glued on the front, and I cut out the cardstock so you can still see that background of that. And if you like to see me doing that, then follow my tutorial. Alright, let's turn this page. On every inside page I created nothing more than photo mats, and in all different sizes. So yeah, you can write something down or make little pictures or big pictures. And then on each page I created also some journaling pages, white spots, journaling lines, white spot, time for home. And I made these myself too. And then here again a nice photo mat. So on each page has that exactly same thing. So 4 pages are pretty much the same, but we do have some scrapbook mini album activity in it. Alright, so let's go to the next page. On the next page I created 3 nice big pockets, and where you can add loads of nice tags or booklets. And then you have a larger pocket where you can add larger things. And then on the back there is a very large pocket. So it's from large, middle, small. And I just put this in here. I don't want to fold this down because I just love the images. But you still can add loads of things in there. So this is a nice photo mat and a nice card, which this was the very last thing that I did with the last leftover pieces. I did have all tiny little bits, but I thought, Diane, not go do that every single time. But you can make a few more little things about making cards. Alright, so let's go to the next page. So this was page 1 and this will stay nicely with one elastic. So let's go to this page, and this page has a closure to the top, and then here we have a pull out, which I made another incision so you can tuck something in here. The back I kept it plain. And then if you flip this to the left, this will pop up, and then you can take this out. So you have a large, this goes 1, 2, 3 pages with photo mats. And then on the back, of course, also 3 pages, well 4 actually. And so yeah, you can put lots of things in here. And then here I created just a little tuck spot. It's always tea time. Oh, that's a nice quote for me. I am a tea drinker. And so yeah, that closes down. So actually this is going back in this big pocket like that. And then you can close this down with this tag. Cool. I like it. And then that's not all. We do have that large pocket on the front. And again, I cut it out so we can use that image too. Perfect. And then this slides back in here. Cool. Alright, so then we flip this over and then we come to the part where we have that photo mat image, photo mat page. Sometimes I did use some decoration. Then again, some journaling pages, and you can add more if you want some. And if you mess it up, you can take this out. If you don't like this, you can take this out. So you can add whatever you want to do in here. So cool. I love that idea. And then on this side, of course, some photo mats, but I also use some decoration. Okay, then the next page. The next page, well, that's kind of a fun page. I love that clock thing, so I wanted to do something that's popping up but yeah, still have some activity. So it's not that practical, but that's not always necessary in an album. I just love how the activity is. So this flips to the right and this also flips open. So then we have that clock. I did again not glue that down just all the way. So you still can tuck some nice little photos underneath that clock. And then on the back we do have another big pocket where you can add something like this, or a nice ladder, or a nice envelope with photos, or anything you can tuck in there. And then this closes down with these little closures, just like that. Yep. Alright, so then we go to this page. This page has 4 pockets, and yeah, of course they can all be taken out like that, and you can still write something down on the back. Very nice to use. I don't know if I'm putting these in the right order back. Nope, there isn't. I especially made this one so you still can read this. This bow is a bit large. Anyway, but you still can write something down on here. You can still write something here, or just a little thing. Now on this page I made an extra page, an extra photo mat page. I just could not resist to do that. Oh. And then we have this big tag again, I cut out so you can see the back of that too. And then when you flip this to open, of course we have another photo mat layout. This one I thought it was cool. I made those little dots with a white chalk marker, and this one was from Artisa, so very cool. And again, some of the journal pages, very nice. And on this side also some photo mats. And then we go to the next page. Next page, yeah, I could not resist making a waterfall. You know I like that, and you know I did, now this was the third time that I did that. The first time was with my kaleidoscope graphic 45. The second time was with my Cosmos album. And yeah, these images are just too beautiful to cut in. So I did it again. I made a waterfall. And I did not glue anything on the inside, because if you're going to put your photos in there, then it will be bulky enough. So that is not what I did. I kept it plain. And then this one, you can pull that out. So that is also the closure, but it's also a nice tag. And I made this with all kind of leftover pieces. So you still can write something down here or put another photo in here. So that is actually a double function. And then you close this up with a nice bow. Okay, then we go to this page. This page has again 3 pockets. Here I added some of these months, December, January, February. Love that. And this is a cut out tag, and this one I use some seam binding. Then we have a larger pocket, and then we have the biggest pocket where I created a nice big tag. So we have loads of things that we can play with or write on or put something in or out. Anyway, then we have this big tag right here. Made that also with some leftover pieces and nothing inside. And then we go to the next page, and again some photo mats layouts, again some journaling pages, snowflakes are winter's butterflies. I use the same quote as in the collection, so but I made those myself. And yeah, a nice little tuck spot, winter is. And then we come to the last page, and the last page, yeah, let's start with the front. I used that image, that envelope image, and I cut this out. That creates a nice pocket. Okay, so yeah, that was not particularly that interesting, but I did not glue all the way down, so we still have a nice tuck spot on the back. And then we have a nice big pocket where is a nice big tag in. I glued some white on the back so it's a little sturdier. Also used some little leftover pieces. Then this flips to the left, and here we have another photo mat. Use this beautiful image. I could not resist to cut in there, so I used it. And then this flips to the right, and then we have here another photo frame tag. I love this one. It comes back same with as here. Okay, let's put it all back inside. So this is actually a stopper. Goes back in here, and then this goes also there. Okay, and then for the last page I created again a nice big pocket where I added my last papers that I cut out, some leftover pieces, and I made a big tag for the last papers. The light of winter is the poetry of patience. Cool, I love that. Inside is plain. So yeah, there is lots and lots and lots of activity in here. You can journal in there, lots of place for photos. So there is plenty to see, and that all with some elastic binding. I love how that turns out, and it's nice flat. It's pretty flat. So yeah, I like it, because if you flip the album, the page is coming a bit up. That does the elastic, but it does not tear or anything. So that is so cool. So okay, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And of course there is a tutorial. So if you do like to follow the tutorial, then please be my guest. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you do like this video, please give me a thumbs up if you liked it. If you are not a subscriber just yet, please do subscribe to my channel, and perhaps you will like to push that little notified, so you will get an email or notify then when I upload a new part. Alright, so thanks for watching, and bye bye till next time.